Learning environments of the future. With the diffusion of current and future technologies, the way we live, work, learn, and make sense of our world in 2020 will fundamentally change. The established institutions of learning will struggle to adapt to the new social and economic order, and new institutional forms of education and digital learning will emerge. With the ever-increasing array of digital technologies available to educators, the world of learning will be very different in the future. Schooling will change to a world of learning where students are even more connected and will collaborate to make sense of things in their digital world. Social media will become even more relevant as students use this tool to extend their influence and learn new literacies. Mobile technologies will be used to provide learners with rich interactions from digital learning environments and each other that are available anytime, anywhere, anyhow, or, as Toomey phrases it, at the right time, in the right place, in the right way, according to their needs. Mobile social networks will be used to deliver content and rich media that is specific to individuals. The physical boundaries will become obsolete. As learning experiences will stem from a diverse range of institutions and organizations which are connected through digital technologies. In a collaborative and networked learning environment, more versatile, personalized, and social experiences will engage learners as reciprocal and active participants. Contextualized learning in digital environments will be hyperlocal and real-time, where microblogs, location-based solutions, and different mashup applications will be used to locate and contribute timely and relevant information, solutions, and best practices. As Canada seeks to build a learning society of lifelong learners, the focus will be on meeting their needs in school, at home, at work, and in the community. The key to this personalization will be through digital technologies. Digital technologies will incorporate immersive computer-based environments that will be used as simulations and game applications which aim for simultaneous development of social and cognitive skills. Immersive information environments, such as massively multiplayer online role-playing games, will have the required resources readily available, and cognitive dissonance will be experienced. With ICT support, digital learners can combine classroom learning with learning at home. As learning will partly move to home, parents will be given the opportunity to become active facilitators and participants in the learning process. As technology allows for effective remote learning, parents will also increasingly enroll their children in remote schools that provide the best learning services or curriculum. With the abundance of digital learning platforms and resources, customizing personal, authentic learning experiences will allow educators to meet the specific needs of individual students. This will allow educators to meet the expectations and demands of families who will advocate for personalized learning and seek alternatives if local schools cannot meet these. Learners will opt into experiences that suit them, authentic experiences which will involve co-creation between learners and providers of learning experiences, either within the confines of a single institution or through a combination of digital learning experiences. These digital environments will allow for learning analytics, with personalized content and assessment in as close to real time as possible. Toomey presents a future vision of learning called learning spaces. Learning spaces are connecting and social, since learning is a social process. These physical and virtual spaces bring learners and teachers together in a learner-centered environment, which link learning individuals with learning communities, organizations, learning cities, and learning regions. Each personal learning space is under the control of the individual learner and provides a meeting point, different from the traditional classroom teaching style setting. This space includes a personal digital space where all learning material is accessible anytime, anywhere, anyway. This would allow the learner to keep track of what has been learned in the past, presenting a more holistic approach to learning. Content can be co-produced and shared in a more attractive, media-rich virtual environment. Learning spaces will be creative and flexible, where the combining of different learning modes and learning styles will be represented. With the blurring of boundaries between private, public, working, and learning life, digital learning spaces need to be flexible enough to incorporate these shifts. Prince, Moyer, Shearer, and Feltner identify some examples of future digital learning environments. The PhET project at the University of Colorado is collecting and sharing free, interactive, research-based simulations of physical phenomena, along with guidance for teachers. The game simulations, virtual worlds, and other immersive environments and emerging technologies will merge our digital and physical environment. These have great potential to serve as learning platforms and to enable new kinds of learning experiences and related assessments. Quest to Learn in Manhattan bases its entire instructional strategy on game design, using custom-designed video games and game-like activities to teach and focus attention, and engaging students in designing and building their own games. Instead of getting grades, students level up from pre-novice, novice, apprentice, senior, and master. The potential for districts to deepen their connections with their communities, blurring the boundaries between schooling and other experiences, and fostering resilience for the community as well as for learners, represents a significant opportunity for extending digital learning. Learning to learn for life is something we will all have to learn in future digital learning environments.